January 20th, 2009. I skipped school. I'm not exactly sure why, but it was probably to go snowboarding. But what I do remember most about that day was sitting on my couch watching Barack Obama be inaugurated president. It didn't matter what channel I flipped to. It was either showing live footage of the event or talking about it. I remember watching the thousands and thousands of people in the crowd, and I knew that this was a day that I should remember. I first got into politics when my dad took me to one of the biggest protests in Washington, D.C. that has ever taken place. It was a protest to going against the Iraq War. At the time, I didn't really understand Democrats and Republicans or stuff like that, but I knew that war was wrong. And I saw how passionate firsthand all these people were about our democracy. As the years went by, I watched how the Bush presidency was shaping our country. I saw how the economy crashed, and I felt firsthand the after effects. When I first heard of Barack Obama, I thought the same thing many of us here in this room did today. Who the heck is that? But when I began seeing coverage of the election and hearing his message, I became inspired. I saw his passion, and I realized that there is hope. Now, while a lot of us have mixed views about our president, there is no denying him of the many accomplishments he has made over the past 8 years. When Bush left office, our economy was doing very poorly. Since Obama has become president, we have gained over 8 million jobs and lowered the unemployment rating to around 5%. These are the facts, and it's not just his accomplishments that I want to, in regards to the economy, that I want to commemorate him on today. It's his overall presidency that I find to be truly inspiring. He is shaping the future when it comes to climate change and making America be one of the leading nations when it comes to this serious issue. He has enacted programs and legislation that has led to more than 15 million more people gaining access to health care, whether or not they have a pre-existing condition. Not only has he shown he cares about the less fortunate, but he has shown how we can all truly be united. Obama has helped to pass the legislation that allowed for same-sex marriage throughout our country. He has allowed the freedom to marry for anybody who loves each other, which is something I cannot believe was suppressed in the first place. Not only has Obama made a strong plan to end the war in Iraq that originally got me into politics, but he has shown a strong dedication to our veterans by providing their associations over $1 billion in funding throughout the course of his presidency. He has shown such focus and dedication to such a diverse range of people and ideas. I think it is something important to keep in mind about how difficult of a task it must be to be our nation's commander-in-chief. Among the thousands of interviews and announcements and obligations one must have in that position, on top of that, he has managed to run our country and get stuff done. I think it is quite astounding how he has managed and balanced his time. Technology is rapidly changing. The ways people get their information, how they communicate, is rapidly changing, and this president has realized that. I really think that we need to commemorate Obama on his attention on all these areas and his ability to be such a great leader. One of the final things I would like to commemorate our president on is, coincidentally, his amazing ability to give inspiring speeches. I think this is one of the main reasons I felt so inspired by him and initially became intrigued by his presence. In closing, over the past 8 years, Barack Obama has shown people that it does not matter your background, upbringing, your color, your sexual orientation, or even the fact that you have a goofy name. You can accomplish great things. Thank you.